Hi everyone, my name is Josh Adams. I'm the GXP Facilities Operations Manager here at our manufacturing facility. Today, my objective is to get buy-in from senior leadership to perform a process qualification to reduce the frequency of our water system sanitization from a daily process to a weekly process. If at any point during this presentation you have any questions, please feel free to ask at any time. Thank you. Currently, the system that we're using here at our manufacturing facility was designed to perform a weekly sanitization. Unfortunately, during the initial process qualification for this piece of equipment, there was some downstream valves which triggered us to have some out of tolerance water samples. As a precautionary measure, we decided as a team to increase our sanitization frequency from a weekly process to a daily process, also increasing the concentration of the sterilant used during that process. As we continued to develop the design of this equipment, we determined that valves downstream were actually the main cause for this out of tolerance water sampling. After some time and persuasion through operational budget parameters, we were able to acquire the funds to replace those valves. And since that time period of that replacement 5 years ago, we have not received any samples that were out of tolerance. Furthermore, from regular maintenance on this equipment, we have determined that we believe a reduction in the frequency could reduce our maintenance costs by running this equipment as it's designed. Additionally, with the reduction in the sanitization, it would allow for an uptick in productivity in our manufacturing. This sanitization process takes 3 to 4 hours every single time we run it. That means for 21 to 28 hours per week, almost one operational day is lost for our manufacturing team. If we reduce this frequency down to 1 day, that gives us a 3 to 4 hour window of productivity loss. That being said, I do understand that there are some concerns. Our main plan to roll out this new process qualification is to perform a sterilization, continue to run the equipment for an entire week while collecting samples at every single point of use valve on this loop for that week, and then perform another sanitization. The following week, we'll continue sampling water. If we do not receive any out of tolerance measurements during that time, we will consider the process qualification a success. If at any point in time during the testing, we determine that we receive a sample that is out of tolerance, we'll assess the frequency by bumping up the sanitization to twice a week and continue to sanitize every single day. If during the first testing samples, we do not receive any negative samples, we'll consider it a success after week 2. If at any point in time we determine that we receive results that have negative samples, we'll bump up that frequency to twice a week, and then we'll continue the testing. And that will move forward 2 weeks. If at any point in time that we receive negative results during that test, we'll bump it up to 3 times a week, and so forth until we get to the full week of sanitization, if that is what required. But at this time, if you gentlemen have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm more than open to take any feedback and guidance from you. Thank you. I appreciate your time, and I'll plan to present you with our process qualification with all of the testing points and all of the metrics that will be expected to be met. Thank you.